There we go. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Dike-New Hartford Baseball. Wolverines are tonight facing the Mason City Newman Knights. Again, this is another of those 3 games in a row that the Wolverines have got on the docket to end the season. See the JV team take the field here. Brad, this should be an interesting game. Newman boasts a lot of kids on that team, and they're a pretty good squad.
They are a pretty good squad here, and Michael Walston, who will have the ball for the Wolverines tonight on the hill, will have the tough task to shut down these Newman Knights.
Well, and I doubt we'll see him very long. Maybe 2-3 innings out of him tonight. Although I know we talked about this, and we'll talk about it before the varsity game. Varney back in the lineup again tonight.
Yep.
So we'll talk when we get to before the varsity game about that. But here for the JV, looks like it's going to be Lewis Texter at first, Trevor Folkerts at second. Is that Ragsdale?
Ragsdale at short.
Lucas Ragsdale at short, and Jace Jensen at third. McCumber behind the plate, as always, for this JV squad. And as we said, Michael Walson on the mound. Paulson, Nistel, and Loger out in the outfield. So right to left there.
Yep,
so
that's right to left.
very typical lineup we've seen for this JV team throughout the year, Brad. Pitchers have come in and out, and obviously with Walston having played up at the varsity level, he hasn't played much JV the last few games.
Not much, but we'll see what happens tonight, as it looks like we're just about ready to get started here. There's the throw down by McCumber.
Ooh, always, it's been an adventure the last couple nights on that throwdown, Brad.
Well, I tell you what, I bet you it's probably 10 degrees cooler in that catcher's uniform now for McCumber. He's probably loving tonight.
Nights.
Cloudy and 68 degrees here in Dike. I mean, better than what we had yesterday.
What do we have, 90?
Yeah, we had 90. Walston starts Hickey out with a strike.
And great start here by Walston. He hasn't thrown much. I think he's got one appearance at the varsity level, but he's got plenty of JV innings.
That one's driven into right. Foul.
Texter is on it.
Does he make the play? He does not.
Nope.
It doesn't look like.
Got away. Got almost to the fence, so I don't know if the fence got. I mean, it's just, for us, it's hard to see up here. I mean, you guys online have got a little better angle than we do even.
Yeah. I mean, we got to battle the tree and the dugout, but nonetheless, it's 0-2 on Trev Hickey playing left field tonight for the Knights. That ball's outside, 1-2. That one's fouled away. Still 1-2. We will keep you posted as the night goes on, as our varsity softball girls are in Alburnett tonight to take on Alburnett in the second round of the district playoffs for the girls. Strike 3 got him looking. That's 1 out. Does it say clear balls and strikes? Yep. There you go.
Well, and good job by Walston of coming back with a pitch on the outside edge that, again, as we said, umpires are different every night and see what they're going to call.
Kind of froze Hickey at the plate. That's strike number 1 to Toby Keston. He's playing third base tonight. Keston swings and misses at strike 2. Walston ahead, 0-2. 1 out. No score. Very early here. Swung and missed, strike 3. So 2 up and 2 down for Walston with a pair of strikeouts.
Walston working real quick right now. Again, getting ahead of hitters, which is what all these Wolverine pitchers look to do. Again, Walston right there on the edge. He's found that strike zone that the umpire likes tonight.
In the box is John Olson playing center field. Swung and missed, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. That's strike 3. He got him looking also. So 3 up, 3 down. Walston sends him down in order. Newman puts nobody on base. And we'll have the bottom of the second coming up, or bottom of the first coming up.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Dike-New Hartford Wolverine Baseball JV game going on here between the Wolverines and the Mason City Newman Knights.
Stepping in, the catcher, Cole McCumber. The pitcher, that's a high strike delivered to McCumber. That's Kelly on the mound.
Well, we were kind of commenting there, Brad, before we came back while we were away on break that he's throws a little sidearm, and so that ball doesn't change levels too awful much. It's going to come in about where it starts.
I think it's 1-1.
Yep, and that's that outside strike. Consistency out of your umpire. That's what we're seeing right now. He's all over it.
The pitch to McCumber. Outside, 2-2. Ryan Kelly doing the pitching, batting 8th, and Gase Peterson is behind the plate. The pitch is low. McCumber works the count full. Kelly's full count pitch is behind McCumber, and that's going to draw a walk. Brings in the pitcher, Walston.
And again, we've talked about this a little bit. Walston's done a lot there at the varsity level the last couple games. So back to getting some JV cuts.
Ball 1 to Walston. The first baseman, Aldenhofen, is holding McCumber on. Walston swings and misses at strike 1. 1-1. Runner on in McCumber. Takes his lead. The pitch. Walston's going to swing and miss, and the throw down to second is not in time.
That might have been close, but he put it on the other side of the bag, made it a little harder to get that tag across, and McCumber hustling down there to second.
1-2 on Walston, with McCumber standing on second. Shortstop Fitzsimmons playing behind McCumber. That pitch is outside, 2-2. Kelly looks in at Peterson and delivers the 2-2. Walston's going to chop a slow one, as Walston's going to beat it out. Oh, and that pitch and that throw gets away. McCumber's going to come around third and score.
Yep. That again, Walston hustling down to first, hitting from the left side makes it really tough when pitcher and first baseman both went for the ball. and they were not going to catch Walston. They tried to flip it anyway, and that got away. McCumber ends up coming around to score, put the first run on the board for the Wolverines.
Trevor Folkert's stepping in for the Wolverines. Walston takes his lead. Aldenhofen holding him on. Walston takes off for second. That throw is not in time.
And Wolverines 2 for 2 stealing bases right now.
That was a strike. The pitch. Folkerts is going to swing. See if the umpire holds up the count. I'm going to say it's 1-1.
I haven't seen anything from him.
Not yet. Kelly's pitch to Folkerts. Swung and missed. Must have been fouled off.
Yep. So for sure we're looking at 0-2 or 1-2.
I think it's 1-2.
Again, umpire has not given us that count.
Not yet. 1-2 on Folkerts. The pitch. Folkerts are going to chop one slowly. The third baseman comes up and fires to first. Pulls him off the bag.
And Walston did an excellent job of holding up off the base, waiting for that throw to happen before he took off, and gets easily into third on the throw. So Wolverines, again, putting the ball in play and making Mason City Newman make plays.
Keston pulls Aldenhofen off the base, and the tag misses Folkerts. Stepping in is Texter. The pitch. Texter's going to lift a fly ball. Is that going to carry him out of play?
It looks like it's going to get out. Yep,
It
got out
does.
behind the dugout. It was a chase there by the catcher for the Knights. Texter up there hacking first pitch he saw.
0-1. Runners on the corners. Wolverines up 1-0 early. Outside strike, 0-2.
We really haven't seen much of that other than against McCumber.
No. Texter's going to put one back up the middle. The only play is to first.
And
that's
not
going to
be made.
No. Folkerts is on his way to third.
And got under it.
Got under it. Close play. Texter's going to move it around.
And
He's
got
gonna
under
be
it.
Safe.
Wolverines are running aggressively tonight, Brad. That play there to first just was low, skipped in and got away, and everybody just kept moving.
Next in is
Looks like that's Dancer. Yep.
Connor Dancer in the box. Lines one foul off to the right.
Well, and that's not a bad spot to put it. Right fielder's playing over quite a bit, leaving that line open for him. There's actually quite a few gaps out there in the outfield right now.
Got time called as Texter ties his shoe on second.
Well, anybody that knows Texter knows that that's a common thing.
Yep. Dancer's going to chop one to the shortstop, whose only play is to first. That play is an out. Texter's going to head.
Texter takes third.
Folkert scores.
A really good job by Folkerts of taking off on the hit. Dancer brings him in. Again, the Wolverines put up another one. Wolverines up 3-0 here with one out. Jace Jensen coming to bat.
Jensen had a couple hits last night against Don Bosco in the JV 11-9 victory. 0-1 yet. Jensen's going to chop one foul.
Well, right now, it wasn't fouled by much, a couple feet maybe, and just a good job of Jensen of turning on that. Again, with the sidearm delivery, that's going to usually keep that ball in or allow the Wolverine hitters to push that thing the other way.
Kelly's back on the mound. Sets and delivers. That's
And
going
that
to
hits
plunk
Jensen.
Jensen.
With one out, Wolverines have got runners back at the corners. This time in the with Texter at third, Jensen at first. And
Runners on the corners again for the Wolverines. Shaden Loger stepping in.
Be interested to see what the Wolverines do here if Jensen will take off and try and take second base.
Well, we don't Texter not the fleetest of feet on third. So Jensen stays put for now as it's 1-0. On Loger, Nistel on deck. That's inside 2-0.
And really, Brad, the Wolverines have done this with just a single out on the board. Just that ground out by Dancer that scored the second run, or the third run.
Logan's going to lift a fly ball shallow center. The center fielder coming in. Oh,
drops
and he drops
it.
And that
Jensen, turn around, Jace.
That goes off the face of the center fielder. And Dad is wondering what.
Everyone is wondering what. Jace Jensen is out at second on the
He
foul
has to be out.
On the pop fly that was dropped. And he was hustling back to first, and I don't know if he was ignoring coach's comments or if coaches weren't talking to him, but he just went right back to first and on the drop ball. So 2 out.
2 outs. Loger on.
That does score another run for the Wolverines, though.
Texture does come in to score. Strike one to Tyler Nistel. Is that Paulson on deck? It looks like it.
Looks like it, yep. The Nistel, then Paulson.
Nistel's going to swing and miss, and the throw down to first is not in time.
That was a pretty good throw down by the catcher.
Catcher Peterson snaps the one.
A good throw down to first. Just about got Loger going back.
0-2. Nistel's going to ground into the shortstop, Fitzsimmons. Throws across the diamond and got him in time.
Ooh, and that was pretty close too, Brad. That almost pulled him off of first again. It's
Fitzsimmons had to hurry to get the hustling Nistel going down the line, but the Wolverines plate 4 and lead 4-0. Top of the second coming up.
all right. Welcome back to Dike here as we go to the top of the second inning. Wolverines and Knights JV game. Wolverines do lead this one 4-0. Walston's still on the mound for the Wolverines.
He's going to be facing Oldenhoffen, Fitzsimmons, and Canteris for the Newman Knights. Here in the top of the second, the first pitch, chopped high and foul.
Well, coming off an inning where Walston struck out the side.
Yeah.
Really, Walston's been a little bit overpowering so far tonight through an inning.
That pitch ricochets off the ground for 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Oldenhoffen. Grounded to Texter. He's going to speed it. Oh, and dives.
Dives into first to get the out.
Texter heads up. Knew he probably would have been close, so he dove.
That would have been an ugly collision if they both would have stayed up.
It would have been, but no, Texter being heads up dove and slapped the glove on first base to get Oldenhoffen. Pitch is up around the helmet for ball one to Fitzsimmons, the shortstop for the Knights. Walston's next pitch. Chopped. Ooh, and Walston takes it himself.
Ooh,
Oh, and that pitch is
overthrows.
overthrows Texter, and Fitzsimmons is going to have himself on
He's
second.
gonna
He's
keep
running
running.
second.
Ball coming
Throw
across.
is not in
Nope.
time, and Fitzsimmons is standing on third.
Nope, that one there, Walston just didn't finish the throw. It floated on him a little bit and went up over Texter.
So the errant throw puts Fitzsimmons on third. Kellen Canteris stepping in. 1 out. Umpire said he went around. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1 downstairs. Walston rocks and fires. That's strike two. One and two, 1 out. Driven foul off to the right. So Canteris will see another 1-2 from Walston. Pitch is outside and high for 2-2. Walston's 2-2 pitch to Canteris. It's outside 3-2. The first full count we've seen from Walston. The pitch. Ooh, and that's going to be ball four.
We got away a little inside.
So, runners on the corners for the Knights. Saxon Sellin stepping in. Canteris takes his lead. The pitch. Upstairs, ball one. One out here. Wolverines up 4-0. Top of the second inning. Walston stares back at Canteris. The pitch. Canteris takes off. McCumber's going to throw down to second.
Be cut off there by Folkerts in front of the bag, looking to try and get the runner back coming home, but the Knights do not take that bait.
1-0. The pitch. Lifted off to the right and foul. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Sellin. Skipped in there, blocked by McCumber. That's going to be a tough play. Oh, and they got him at home.
It didn't get that far away from McCumber. McCumber hustled to it. Walston covered the plate well and forced the runner to slide a little early and got the tag down on him. So a good play there by both McCumber and Walston to hustle.
2 outs now. Still a 1-2 count. Must be 2-2. The pitch. Outside. That gets away, and that runner's going to try and come home.
And that's not going to work any
That's
better for
not
them.
going to work either. And they get Canteris gunned down at home. So, Sellin will be the next person up to bat for the Knights in the top of the third, but we still have a score of 4-0. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to Dike-New Hartford Wolverine baseball. Really interesting end to that top of the second inning there, Brad. We were just talking up here. We've seen it. You've seen guys get thrown out on pass balls before, but back-to-back guys within the same at bat to end an inning. That is just crazy. I've never seen that before.
May have to write that down for this day in history for next year.
Yeah, that might be the one. Paulson's going to lead it off here for the Wolverines.
He will be facing Kelly from Newman. Paulson's going to lift a short fly ball into right, and that's going to drop in.
Nobody at first base, so
Paulson's going to have a leadoff single for the Wolverines.
It's a good start to this inning by Paulson. Again, I think this so far has been a pretty crazy game, Brad.
Jacob Wood stepping in. Paulson takes his lead. Oldenhoff and holding him on. Pitch is outside for ball one. Not a big lead by Paulson. Outside ball two. 2-0 on Wood. Kelly's pitch. Wood's going to swing and miss at strike one.
Wood swinging for the fence on that one.
Don't need to kill it. Wood's going to lift a shallow fly ball to third baseman. The third baseman Keston is out to make the play for out number one. One out, stepping in, number 13, Cooper Steffen. Paulson still standing on first. Kelly's pitch to Steffen.
Steffen with the ground ball.
The only play is to first, and that is in time.
Paulson hustling on the play, and ball held up in the grass, as we've talked about in multiple games this year. Quick time, get Steffen back. That's going to bring Ragsdale up with 2 outs.
2 outs, 1 on. Ragsdale's going to chop one foul.
And one thing we've said tonight so far, Wolverine batters are aggressive. Their first good pitch they see, they're taking a hack at.
Shortstop Fitzsimmons playing behind Paulson. 1-1. Really kind of opens that left side of the infield up for Ragsdale if he could pull one through there. Fitzsimmons still plays behind him. That's going to be strike 2.
Stayed on the inside edge. But yeah, you're right, Brad. There's a lot of room over there if Ragsdale can just turn a little bit on an inside pitch.
The 1-2 pitch with 2 outs is coming. That pitch is outside. Bounces away from the catcher Peterson, but not far enough for Paulson to advance.
Paulson saw the last inning.
Yeah, but Paulson's not standing on third either.
You're right.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Ragsdale's going to chop it foul and stay alive.
Ragsdale up there staying alive. That's a great job by him. Spoiled a pitch there.
Ty Deering, the next Wolverine batter on deck if Ragsdale should reach. Wolverine still up 4-0. Pitch is outside, ball 3.
Ragsdale's worked himself a full count here now, Brad.
See what Kelly gives Ragsdale here. The 3-2.
Over his head.
Over his head, and Ragsdale will take his base on a base on balls.
And as you said, that's going to bring up Ty Deering, the bottom of the Wolverines order. McCumber on deck. That ball inside and low, and ball 1 to Deering. This is the thing that confuses me, Brad, is there's 2 outs, and they are still holding Paulson at second with the shortstop.
1-0. Deering's going to lift one right back at us. Strike 1, 1-1 now on Deering. Jacob Wood, like a blue tick hound, going to find that ball. Deering's going to swing at an inside pitch for strike 2. Wood didn't have to go too far. Somebody must have helped him out.
Yeah.
Outside, 2-2.
A pretty good 2-strike pitch there by Kelly.
Good job by Deering laying off that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deering's going to strike out swinging to end the inning. So the Wolverines leave 2 on base, but still lead 4-0. Top of the 3rd coming up.
All right, welcome back to Dike here for Wolverine baseball. Again, the Wolverines are facing the Knights from Mason City Newman. Wolverines do lead this one 4-0 as we go to the top of the 3rd. Walston's still on the mound for the Wolverines.
It'll be Sellen, Kelly, and Peterson to face Walston. Almost the 2nd time as Sellen will see Walston here, as we had that crazy end to the 2nd inning last time. Sellen's going to swing and miss at strike 1. One and 1. Sellen's going to foul it away. 1-2 now.
You know, as crazy as it is, Brad.
Sellen stays alive.
As hot as it was yesterday when we were sitting up here, now you see people in coats and sweatshirts and blankets out there.
Everybody's bundled up, hoods up on some people. Sellen's going to swing and miss for strike 3. Out number 1.
Is that a 4th strikeout for Walston
That
tonight?
is the 4th strikeout delivered by Walston.
Walston working quick, and again, we've said it, staying ahead of hitters.
Stepping in, Ryan Kelly, the pitcher. Okay.
First pitch fouled off by Kelly.
Oh and 1.
Pitch just outside.
1-1 now on the pitcher, Kelly. The 1-1. Down low. 2-1 now. Ooh, that's behind Kelly for 3-1. That pitch just gets away from Walston. The 3-1 pitch.
Fouled off.
Reached out and fouled. Full count now. Full count pitch from Walston. It's coming. Pitch is going to draw a walk on Kelly.
It skips away from McCumber. He hustles to get it. Make sure Kelly stays at first.
It's only the second walk now, given up by Walston. Stepping in the catcher, Gase Peterson. Good stop by McCumber.
Good stop by McCumber. Just about got Kelly at first.
Was going to chuck one down there, but did not.
Foul tipped back to the glove.
1-1. 1-1, 1 out here in the top of the third. Walston's pitch. Ooh, and that's going to be an out, and they're going to double up. Yes, they do. They double up Kelly to end the inning. So the Newman Knights leave one on base. We'll be back for the bottom of the third right after this.
All right, welcome back to Dike here for DNH Wolverine Baseball. Again, JV playing Mason City Newman Knights. Varsity game will follow. This is senior night, so we will switch over immediately following this game so we can get that filmed as well.
Inside strike to McCumber.
Again, this will be the Wolverines' third time through the lineup? Second time.
Second time through the lineup.
So keep forgetting we battle a lot of guys.
Well, McCumber's going to keep that one fair. Down third. The long throw. It just gets McCumber.
Great stretch over there.
Boy.
Who was that at first base for the
Oldenhofen?
A great stretch over there. The ball skipped right into his glove. Really good play by third. Slipped when he fielded it, but got up, made the throw across.
Boy, and McCumber was hustling down the line. Brings in Walston. Walston's going to look at a
ball up.
Ball up and in. Ball one. That pitch is outside. 2-0 now on Michael Walston. High 3-0 now. 3-0. Walston taken all the way for 3-1. 3-1 now with one out. Nobody on. Walston's going to drive one into center. The center fielder coming on and makes the play. 2 outs now. Brings in Trevor Folkerts. Kelly stares in at Peterson. The pitch. Fulkerts is going
Wow,
to drive
he
one through
drove.
the hole on the left side.
Just ripped one right through that hole left between short and third. Good jumping on the first. Like I said, Brad, we seem to be aggressive tonight.
Good first pitch swinging by Trevor Fulkerts. Puts himself on base with 2 outs here, and Lewis Texter in the box. Fulkerts takes his lead. That pitch is inside. Fulkerts is going to have second on the steal.
Wolverines 3 for 3 stealing bases tonight.
Pitch was inside to Texter for 1-0. Texter can drive one into right center. It looks like we could score another one.
Leaves that one. Kelly leaves that one way outside.
2-0 now.
Yeah, a little surprised that they're playing Texter straight up.
Straight away and shallow. Texter's going to lift a fly ball. That's going to carry him out of play, though.
Lands just behind the Wolverines' dugout.
2-1 now. Texter, the first baseman for the Wolverines here in the JV game, has a 2-1 count on him with 2 outs. The pitch is outside for 3-1.
Again, Texter, good hitter, and now with a good hitter's count.
See what he gets here from Kelly. He waits and delivers. Texter's going to drive one into right. The right fielder is on his horse and makes the play. So Texter hits the ball hard but flies out to the right fielder. Wolverines strand 1, plate nobody, and still lead 4-0. Bottom of the third coming up, or top of the.
All right, welcome back to Dike-New Hartford Baseball. We'll hit some changes here for the Wolverines. Connor Dancer will come in and play third base for the Wolverines. Trevor Fulkerts moves to short. Jace Jensen to second. Walston still on the mound. First pitch swinging, and that ball is going to get into a gap.
Ooh, and Nistel slides down.
Nistel quickly gets it in. The other 2 changes, Jacob Wood is out in right field, and Ty Deering is in left. So again, Walston here on for his 4th inning of work. Gives up that double to start the inning, and I didn't see who that was hitting for.
No, I'll get there. That was Hickey to drive that double in, and stepping in is Keston.
Hickey with a good job of hitting the first good pitch he saw. It's what the Wolverines have been doing to the Knights tonight.
0-1 now. The pitch is outside, 1-1. 1-1 on Keston. The pitch in tight. McCumber has the
Man,
stop.
McCumber just looking for somebody to cover second.
Boy, I would think
he wanted to let that one fly.
He was going to throw it down to second, but nobody there. Fulker's playing behind Hickey. Swung and missed, strike 2.
Again, Hickey just not going back right away. If Folkerts gets to second just a little bit quicker, or Jensen sneaks in from the other side, they could have him at second.
2-2. The count's even with a runner on second, and that's Hickey for the Knights. Lifted left out of play towards the varsity warm-up players. The 2-2 pitch by Walston. Lifted high.
I think that one's getting
That's
out of
gonna
play.
Be out of play also.
Oh, no, it was off the Mason City Newman dugout, so not by much. Came down on top of their dugout. So do it again, Brad.
The 2-2 pitch over with one out, or excuse me, with nobody out. One on. Walston's pitch. Fouled away. It's going to be a battle. Keston with Walston.
Yeah, Walston got him that first time, but Keston's back here fighting off pitches, so it's like we're going to have some baseballs brought in.
I don't know if you needed to look at that or whatever.
I'll take it when
he's done.
When Tony's done with it, so.
The 2-2 do-over. It's coming.
Got it.
Swung and missed, strike 3.
A little bit of high heat, enough to make him lunge at it. So Walston sets Keston down for the second time.
And records his 5th strikeout here. Brings in John Olson, the center fielder. The pitch. In tight. 1-0. Walston wheels and deals. Outside, 2-0. 2-0. Walston's pitch. Way outside, and that's going to move Hickey to third. So that ball gets away from McCumber. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been for the Knights, this has been an interesting moment when they have a runner on third.
3-0 with one out. The pitch. Pitch is going to be a 4-pitch walk delivered to Olson.
Here again, runners at the corners, one out. Last time the Wolverines cut it off in front of second base. So we'll see what they've got planned here for this one.
Has good speed, though. On third, Oldenhoffen stepping in. The first baseman. Not a big lead by Olson over there on first. That's strike 1. Oh and 1. With one out, runners on the corners. The pitch.
Good.
Lunged and swung and missed.
Good spot for it by Walston.
The 0-2 pitch by Walston. Swung and missed.
Again, Jensen steps in front of second, cuts it off.
He's out.
I'll say that's third strike. So 2 outs here. Pair of strikeouts by Walston here in the top of the 4th.
Walston has 6 strikeouts just to go along with 2 walks. Fouled away.
Really late swing there.
By Fitzsimmons.
Decided late to take a hack at that one.
Canteris on deck. Runners now on.
Strike 2. You can took that one right on the outside edge.
Walston rocks and fires.
Little up, not a bad pitch
Nope.
though.
Tried to change the eye level. The 1-2. Driven towards Jensen, and that's through. The throw home. Oh, no, that's going to be cut off.
The Wolverines will give up the second run and hold the runner to first. He scores 2 runs for
Fitzsimmons.
For the Knights. Fitzsimmons with a good hit there just out of Jensen's reach.
Wood. Is that Wood playing in right?
Yep. Wood gets it right into second base. Hold that runner at first.
Canteras now looks at a ball high.
And really, Walston, that wasn't a bad spot for that pitch by Walston. Fitzsimmons just did a good job of going with it.
1-0. 1-1 now. On Kellen Canteras for the Knights. Playing right field tonight. Fitzsimmons takes his lead. Walston rocks. Fitzsimmons takes off. McCumber gets it out of the glove quickly. That skips into center field.
That one short hopped Folkerts there at second.
Boy, a good backup there, though, by Nistel to keep it from going any further. 2-4 now. Wolverines still in front. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch to Canteras.
Up over his head.
2-2. 2-2, excuse me. Walston set quickly. And fires to the plate. Okay, it must be 2-2 now.
Full count. Umpire just showed full, so yeah, must have been 3-1. Good job by Walston though to come back and get that strike.
The pitch. Got him looking for out number 3, but the Knights score 2 to pull closer. Wolverines still lead 2-4. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th right after this.
All right, welcome back to Dike for the bottom of the 4th inning. Wolverines are up 4-2 after the Knights score 2 in the top of the 4th. Looks like Kelly's still on the mound and
Connor,
Dancer up to start.
Dancer to start this bottom of the 4th inning off for the Wolverines. Ball low. 1-0. Dancer's going to swing and miss at strike 1. 1-1 now. Dancer's going to drive one. Ooh. Oh, and good catch by Oldenhoffen on first.
Yeah, just got a good stretch out of him there, and thought that one might get over his head and into right.
Dancer put a charge in it, but the outstretched glove of Oldenhoffen snares it out of the air. Brings in Jensen.
Jensen took one in the hip first time up. First pitch is in tight for ball one.
Jensen's going to chop one foul. Maple just misses the barehander.
Couldn't quite come up with it.
One and one on Jace Jensen. Jensen's going to ground one to the third baseman. Goes to a knee. Rifles it across the diamond to get Jensen.
Good arm over there by, who is that at third for the Knights?
Third baseman is Keston.
Keston, good arm over there. Got down, corralled it, and came up firing.
Brings in Shaden Loger.
There's nothing but trouble.
Well, that's something you don't see every day. Liam, Kelton, Max, and Trey, all four of my boys at a ball game. I'm sure I'll be asked for money here shortly.
Of course.
Loger fouls that one away.
Oh, see, Coach Maple did a better job of getting squared up on that one. He didn't
Got down on it.
He didn't try and field it off to the side, so much better job by him there.
Strike two. As Loger watches that one go by. 0-2 now. Loger's going to chop another one foul.
Ooh,
and
look at Maple out there.
It's like a regular fielder.
He just needed to get that first one out of his system.
Must have been a Gold Glover when he played baseball. Oh and 2. The pitch. Loger's going to swing and miss for strike three and the third out of the fourth inning. We'll go to the fifth right after this.
All right, welcome back here to Dike for the top of the fifth inning. Wolverines do lead 4-2 against the Newman Catholic Knights.
It'll be the bottom third for the Knights.
Walston's still on the mound, going to get a chance to try and complete this one.
7, 8, 9 hitters, Sellon, Kelly, and Peterson. Strike one to Sellon.
Again, just a reminder to everybody, we will switch immediately over to the varsity stream as it is senior night. We will
Sellon charges one. He's gonna
caught Deering there.
He's gonna have himself a double. And he's gonna be standing on second.
Yeah, he turned on that one and caught everybody a little bit unaware.
So the tying run comes to the plate in Kelly.
But we'll honor our three seniors on this baseball team tonight.
Jacob Klinkenberg, Nathan Moore, and Zach Waters. That pitch is down and away.
McCumber thought he had it in his glove. He was staring down at second base and went to grab it and it wasn't there.
No, but nothing there. 1-0. Walston delivers. In tight. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Walston to Kelly. Swung and missed, strike one.
Came back right away and threw one right by him.
Walston sets. Looks at second. Over the head of Kelly for 3-1. Walston nods and delivers the 3-1 pitch to Kelly. Outside, and he's going to take himself a walk.
So runners first and second. And quick time. McCumber going to call time real quick. Go out and talk to Walston. Well, conference is over.
Short conference. Brings in Gase Peterson, the catcher. Runners take their lead. Texture in on the grass. And Peterson does square around to bunt. The ball does get away from McCumber, but not far enough.
Only a couple steps, and we've seen what he can do when that happens. Albeit nobody on third base to come home, but
no, but would have been a shot down to third. 1-0. Ball's up high.
So again, right here, go ahead and you're up. You're up 2 runs.
Yep.
Throw that thing as a strike. Get yourself an out.
Yeah, you.
That one's up and in, and 3-1 here.
The 3-0 pitch to Peterson. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk also.
Well, that is going to bring Coach Maple out. Call time.
Brings in the top of the order.
Looks like it's going to be, we're just going to huddle up here quick.
So no outs. Bases full of Knights. Hickey put a charge in his last pitch and doubled to left center.
Yeah, he hit the last one hard. First pitch, first good pitch he saw, so. All right, conference is over. Looks like Walston's going to stay on the mound.
Stepping in, Trev Hickey.
Both corners, Dancer and Texter, are in on the grass.
Otherwise, infield playing deep. Pitch is up high for ball 1. Swung and missed. Strike 1 on Hickey. 1-1 now. The pitch. Swung and missed. Strike 2.
Well, Hickey right now is trying to hit that thing out of here.
Hickey tried to kill it. Walston's next offering. Swung and missed. Strike 3.
Big out there by Walston to come and strike out Hickey for this. I mean, again, that's his second strikeout of the night on him. And did you say 8th on the night?
That's his Walston's 8th on the night. Brings in the left-handed batter Keston. Pair of strikeouts.
Skips in. Good job by McCumber.
McCumber backhanded stab keeps that one from going to the backstop. Oh, and that one's going to be charged. Wood's going to be on the run.
Wood ranges over and
Oh, and he
misses
drops it.
That's going to score one for sure. That might tie the game, Brad.
It will. The relay home. Oh, I thought they got him in the foot.
Wow, Jensen's relay to McCumber. I thought McCumber got him because his feet came up. I thought he got him, but he did not. So 1 out, 2-run score to tie this game at 4. Ends up with a double. Really, just I think Wood just kind of overran it. Wynn might have moved it a little bit on him, but he got a little too far. Tried to reach back and make the play.
Olson next. Takes a pitch inside. So the score tied at 4 here in the top of the 5th inning. Swung and missed, strike 1.
Again, both night batters or both night runners are getting pretty hefty leads.
Outside, 2-1. A 4-4 tie, top of the 5th inning. Swung and missed. 2-2 now. On Olson. The 2-2. Swung and missed, strike 3.
Strikeout number 9 on the night.
Brings in Nick Oldenhoffen. The first baseman, 0 for 2. Drives one to past Dancer.
That's going to
on
score
third.
2 runs.
That's going to score 2 for sure.
Single there by, is it Oldenhofer? Oldenhoffen singles, and that drives in 2. Now Wolverines down to a couple runs.
Wolverines find themselves down now 6-4.
Still 2 outs. Just find that third one.
Texter does
first.
As Fitzsimmons lines out to Texter to end the inning, but the Knights score 4 to pull ahead 6-4. Well, the bottom of the 5th coming up. Nistel, Paulson, Wood.
Welcome back to Dike here for the bottom of the 5th, and what I've got to imagine is the last gasp for the Wolverines.
Yes, it is. I would think.
Saw the umpire go talk to the Mason City Newman coach as well. I have a feeling this is going to be the last opportunity the Wolverines are going to have.
They are down to their final 3 outs, and then it's going to be the 8, 9, and 10 here for the Wolverines to face. Kelly here, Nistel, Paulson, and then Wood. Nistel's going to swing and miss at strike 1. Strike 2, as Nistel let that one go. Nistel's going to drive one into right, and that's going to fall in for a base hit.
Good job, good piece of hitting by Nistel. Again, this one not over yet, Brad. The Wolverines have got some guys who can get on base.
I'm going to have to. Nothing, not yet. Runner on and Nistel, the pitch. Paulson's going to ground one to the the first baseman, Oldenhoffen, for out number 1. brings in the left-handed batter Jacob Wood with 1 out and Nistel standing on second. Wood's going to swing and miss at an inside pitch. Oh and 1. Wood looks at a ball upstairs and high. One ball, one strike, 1 out, 1 on. Wolverines down by 2. Bottom of the 5th inning. Kelly's pitch to Wood. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Wood, then Cooper Steffen. The 1-2. Wood's going to drive one to the shortstop. Gloves it, fires it across the diamond to get Wood. 2 outs. Nistel trots down to third. So Cooper Steffen, the last gas for the Wolverines here. Kelly's pitch. He went around for strike 1. Nistel, decent lead. Kelly's pitch. Down low, 1 and 1 now. Ragsdale on deck. If Steffen would reach. Chopped away, fouled away. 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch to Cooper Steffen. That pitch is around the eyeballs for ball 2. Cooper Steffen, eagle eyes, takes that one for ball 2. Ooh, that was way inside, and that hit him. That hit Steffen, and he's going to be on base.
Well, Steffen on first, representing the tying run.
Is Steffen, and the go-ahead run is Ragsdale at the plate. Kelly will deliver. Ball high.
Here again, you might have the tallest player on the Knights JV team against the shortest player on the Wolverines.
Outside strike, 1 and 1. Steffen still standing on second. The Wolverines have runners on the corners, down 6-4. Ragsdale's going to chop one foul, and it'll be a 1 and 2 count on Lucas Ragsdale. Kelly stares in and delivers his 1-2. Strike 3, got him looking, and that's going to end the ball game. The Wolverines will fall short in a 6-4 loss to the Newman Knights, where the Wolverines plated all 4 of their runs in the first inning and couldn't plate any more. So, stay tuned. Turn it over to the other station as we'll have senior night for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I haven't heard from anybody on when they're going to do it, but we'll switch over and we will pop in live right before they start senior night activities, whether that's right before the game or before warm-ups. So everybody stay tuned. We will be back on the Varsity's stream. Again, Wolverines be basically the third game in a row for the JV. Drop a little bit of a heartbreaker, 6-4 to the Mason City Newman Knights.
They'll be back in action tomorrow night against Martinsdale St. Mary's as they come to town for a JV varsity doubleheader.
All right.
As for that, we're out of here.